What up, ladies and gentlemen? This your boy, SK the King, coming back with another Honkai Star Rail update video. So, 3.2 is now up. So, we're gonna see if we can get Castorice. So, give me a couple minutes, everybody. Alright, so let's get it. Blade, full Shawn, Branya, Seal. Cleric is set out on this one. Matter of fact, I got these already. Alright, here we go. Wait, how much Stella Jade do I have? Let me move my camera real quick. Okay, so I got 13,000. Okay, that's not even included. Oh, wait, I was supposed to move my dog on camera. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see. Log in. Let's watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Oh no. Now, what is my login here? Did it already come in? Yep, claiming my first 2 tickets. Alright. Now we're gonna get Castorice, baby. I'm gonna see if she comes home to me now. Let's see if... No, not yet. Well, let's see if she comes home, man. Purple. Alright, let's try this again. Purple. I already got you already. Huh. They gave me Gallagher and I already got those 2. Okay, let's try it again. Purple. Purple. Oh, I got Pila. Come on. Come on, Cactus. Come on, man. Purple. Oh my god. Stop. Stop doing this to me. Come on. You're playing with me right now, bro. Bro. Go. Man, don't play with me, please. Don't play. Bitch! They did me dirty. That was all my freaking pulls, bro. No fucking way. How many I got? 7? They playing with me right now, bro. No, I'm not trying to do it. is unreal, bro. Unreal. Yeah, they did me dirty right now. Freaking Gallagher, bro. Oh, this is it's just not meant for me to have it, man. It is just not meant for me to have it. Yep. Well, that was worth a try. Well, it's basically done with that, unless I got another pull somewhere. Well, I do have enough for one more, but that's probably not going to be able to get it. That is definitely GG's, man. GG's for all the pulls that I just did. Oh well, story mode we go. Alright. Let's see. Peel up. Finally got your part now, finally. No, I'm not trying to go back there. Okay, so that's the Amphoreus thing. I saw a character. This other convergence shop. They ain't gonna be who I want to be. Nah, I don't need none of those. Yeah, I don't need none of those right now. Alright, missions we go. Here we go. Alright.
Such a peaceful spot.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the Flame Chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromus. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Xerxes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the core flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest. You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Oronyx's trial? It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan. Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your... From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again. On the contrary, you are the only one who qualifies to attain divinity. Yet, it's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanisopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to... It looks like you know that Titan rather well. entities that exist outside of your own
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky.
Mister, may everything... It's nothing. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne, although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on. Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I liked to read. It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the Black Tide descended one day. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant hand. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never... It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive. That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden. Despite having visited many cities in Amphoreus, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is... forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that...
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back, just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know. Good news? I wouldn't call it that. Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphoreus, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey. Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Darkcloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest... That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs. We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices of the Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner. But this time, I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa. Aglaia will surely take back Circe's core flame. But with Anaxa's current condition, it's so... He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos. As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaia and try to buy more time for him. Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Oronyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
Oh. Let's get it.
Esteemed one, Oronyx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphoreus.
Shoot, say that then.
Little Gray, and Mem, your resolves cannot be questioned. Get ready to assume Oronyx's divinity. The divine position of Oronyx as we can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely.
Say that then.
The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great veil of Evernight, Oronyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysos. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracle. Both of you, please, come. Recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the fill our bodies with blood of gold till we These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please. And
oh. Oh.
Oronyx. There's...
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor. The last time I heard this.
Don't worry, Aglaia. He's tougher than I am, right?
Mm.
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysosairs. He will definitely succeed. While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Slap, slap, wake up! How is it? How do you feel?
Wait, you're talking.
I think that it's amazing too. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen. The words mother, it hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Oronyx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed, we are going to help alleviate memories. Broken. Mother. Where? You. It's you. I remember you. Skyfather. Mother is calling for you. Mother. Something important. An important matter. Oronyx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphoreus. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oronyx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come. Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom. Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now. You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something, just one thing. Lacking something? What is it? What you lack is a future.
Whoa.
Future? Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already. The gaze from the Sky Father. Stabilize your form. Because from the
Whoa.
What? How is that possible?
This is going to be very interesting here, because I didn't even know that. Oh. Really now? So he was literally dead.
I heard you two talking about Thanatos. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look? Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysoceres already know everything that has happened to you.
Alright, where am I specifically and where is my target? Oh, okay. It's right here.
I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
Oh, I love fast travel. Thank you.
Mister,
What's up, bro?
I'm right here. Please stay there and slowly turn around. Please. back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Mister, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Cass!
Really?
Did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, mister, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. I have never touched the living in this way before. If my... I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and can, but perhaps...
Oh, really?
It might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos close. Just a few more. The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost to... I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind before I manage to deliver on the Amphoreus. Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax.
You're lucky. You don't want to know how many pulls I did, and I still didn't get it.
Here.
That partner! Hyacine said you definitely wake up. Well, at least you look no different from the living. I think that most living people don't even look as good as you do.
You've completed the trial of time, and I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but there's no one thought to study his indestructible body. If there were even...
Many have had this idea, but so far, there have been no results. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of Cypher. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than... It is my duty. But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny air, it's Anaxagoras. He has...
In the end.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him, otherwise, the efforts of my teacher...
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphoreus are we?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this...
Not.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion, Titan. Rich, listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. They look in the direction they are pointing and listen. The sound of time. I can hear it. I hear it. Deep with a voice.
Child of humanity, is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency? Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is in...
How much longer can my consciousness remain
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry out.
15?
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the...
Let me ask you one more question. Are you...
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so...
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is...
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course.
I'm saving my
This is how I've always been.
my free little token thing, just in case something comes up. Yeah, I didn't want to use it right away because I have a feeling something's gonna happen with that. So I'm gonna just save it.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord. It's been a while, Lord Anaxagoras. I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima, and
It's you. I never expected that you would...
Buy carefully into lantern above. I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are anti-Catherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus. Holy... You know about us. We anti-Catherans perceive the world just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar. If necessary, Lord Anaxagoras,
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those...
May I interpret this as you...
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. While I, Anaxagoras, let's forego the formality of a certain...
She's been waiting. Follow me, please. Is there some...
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time.
A pondering, truly.
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time.
An intriguing concept. albeit challenging.
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance.
Could you elaborate on
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father, as recounted in myths. Now,
that very well could be true.
in that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphoreus are nothing more than pitiful.
Because I completely concur with you.
Cutscene? Now what the f is that? That is a big ass hammer.
Please, Professor.
Bees.
Welcome to Darkcloud. The atmosphere here carries a great only esteemed beings.
Once deemed a blasphemy.
I'll notify Kindness in the meanwhile. You're welcome to.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to
As you will.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant.
Save your concerns.
Now that I look around,
Off you go. This Titan appears to be quite at ease.
Be aware. I can hear.
She heard that. Oh man. Oh, we're in a new area. Amphoreus is freaking huge, bro.
You could say it's the fates toying with her.
It's only the criminal. So, are you here to report the incident?
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Oronyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring.
No surprises there.
Being an opportunist,
Shouldn't you be searching for murals?
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground, but it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her?
I'm afraid you'll be sore.
Alright. Now we go to point. Wait, I heard a chest. Where is it? There we go.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems. Anaxagoras, I thought that you had...
As Kephale's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of...
Surely you jest. Let me remind you that you're currently in Darkcloud.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. As I see it, a dead Titan can't provide...
You.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this...
Oh my, what a thrill.
Are you praising or...
Praising him, of course.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Wait. Oh, wait. There you go. Okay.
it's nice to slow down a bit.
Yeah, let me get the other one too. Oh, that's that goat one.
Oh, my.
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you...
Since you are aware of this, why...
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to...
How do two lunatics...
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Darkcloud this... What, then, is the intention...
The entire plan is stored in my...
Then... 1 year old? Oh my...
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This
is a present that my sister gave to me.
So there are other members in your family?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping, it won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the
Oh, the black tide is everywhere.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Oh,
this...
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally...
Oh, I remember that person.
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, since all living things stemmed from the same origin. Why could I not sacrifice myself?
Anaxa?
I did it, teacher!
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be your beloved. Where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the...
Calm down, teacher. She's still not in the mortal realm. It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip. Equivalent exchange. All I received for that...
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased.
Since you're right, teacher.
I am sincerely glad for you, child.
I wish...
Continue the research into souls, but...
No, teacher. After my fleet, I may have lost an eye. But my view of the world has been... I have grasped the truth with my bare...
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of... However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your...
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, my story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me you...
As unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past...
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned reason...
Child of humanity.
Now I understand.
No, not only that,
You're the only one who can shed...
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself, and I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met...
Carefully. If you...
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges.
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives.
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Welcome to the Demigod.
Lord Anaxagoras, head of the Nuspor. Did I miss anything?
Since Lady Kind... But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremony. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then...
Everyone, stand down.
Thank you for understanding.
No need to be humble, my lord.
So...
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, and since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation...
What brazen errand.
I don't deny it. But now that you're an ally of ours, I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles. Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
It's normal.
Welcome back to the hub of the... Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before, and this tiny stage is the most profound. May the both of us carry out.
Oh my, 15 days...
Using death to prove myself, it's...
What strong conviction you have.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the nice...
Well, you say that now, but surely you...
You worry too much. She won't show her hand.
Even someone like me can...
As you're no doubt aware, you're well aware how valuable talk is cheap. So you...
I understand. Now, let us decide how much we can secure for us. Continuing from the earlier talk, she is the second most experienced Admittedly, there is... Is there anyone present who can swear by the...
I believe you're aware of Castorice the Execution, as compared to a comprehensive plan with uncertain results. If you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame...
At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows... However, I regret to tell me... What?
Although the circumstances are rather... The Council of Elders needs more at the very least,
In the name of Kefali, at this stage, it's clear that you and I understand. The Council of Elders has vowed to all...
Surely you jest.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you. As the Theoros, I have observed the...
Oh.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the...
So you were holding back just now. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that
you can do as she says. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders... No. More like two at the next Citizens' Assembly.
Oh?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know, if Aglaia sees me in full view of the masses, is this the outcome that you wished?
Fine. I will handle. But you do best to remember, unless, of course, you crave.
What?
I've got to say that you've...
Dying to know what I'm...
I mean, I'm the reason...
Easy there. You'll learn the end. I didn't bring it up with her, purely because she doesn't. The true masters of Darkcloud have always...
Unexpected. You know, you could actually... I have no reason to refuse you.
You may not, but Kindness has. She's wary of me, so naturally.
In my view, this individual... Are you still willing to let...
Yes, very much so. Oh. Please, go ahead. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where carefully what's answered their followers' questions on the peak of the Holy Mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being God.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Go on ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut, and the long...
I have to admit...
Because I know very well what it is you, I believe carefully, will not deprive you of your...
I hope things go.
Putting a chop, it is my hope that you bring them.
Ooh, nice. I'll show you something better.
Honestly, this is my first time going...
What a splendid view.
Well, I don't see... And even though I've come this far...
I must be getting ahead of me.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time? Alright, or just a short hike away.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh?
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight.
Why? I know I've...
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more.
Wait. Hey. Look.
Huh?
Do we even...
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Naya?
Ah, yes.
Huh. It's on the Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my color.
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios from their
Hey, Circes.
Nias? No.
I just saw him. Nias.
No. I have no such...
This is a departed spirit.
enough about me.
Well.
Seems like the
Cows. I've never heard of this person.
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all... Hey! Are you seeing...
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but... You're now talking...
Cows?
Never mind. I think I know what this... the souls of...
What? But...
Beats me. For all I... Let's just keep going.
Know your limits. Wander...
Fine. If this is indeed as I thought, then this will be very... so...
Of course. I knew we had to plan...
I guess that...
Keep your sarcasm to yourself. I would sooner throw myself out. I am Calypso.
Calypso? She's one of the... No. She can't be. Hey, Cersei's. Does that...
Cersei.
Gone.
Dip.
Doesn't matter. I can do this myself.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia. Return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk. Alas, all that's left...
We're here. Very well then. So, I'm back. I can hear it. I hear it from this time.
Since we've come this far...
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso!
Are you... Yes, and...
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst case scenario is that he's already...
You're over, and besides, we both know...
That reminds me.
Oh, my sister needs...
Such a pity.
Everything that I see, what may seem like the conjecture has taken... But no. I will, because another one of my conjecture, fusing a mortal soul.
What are you thinking? Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Events of the past, huh? I stood at this very spot back then. Don't read too much. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? But there will always be people who... It's just... Yeah, there's no rush in any case. What we're looking for could be... Have you forgotten that you're...
Alright, so we'll stop it here. So we did Anaxa's part, so we'll pick back up tomorrow with the next part. So I will see you on the next one.